Greetings, everyone. We welcome you. I'm Tia.
And I'm Casey.
We're the Katos.
So today we're going to talk about a subject that I know all couples and sometimes friends have to deal with. We're going to talk about walking on eggshells. Everybody familiar with that term? That's when you're at an uncomfortable moment due to an argument or something that you've done and you violated your partner and you want to be on your best behavior at the time. So you're walking on eggshells, making sure you do everything right. You don't do anything that's going to make it worse for you. But my question for my wife today is, when you walk on eggshells, is that healthy for your relationship? Or you hold it back?
You know what? I think it depends. I think that it's not healthy because the person who is walking on the eggshells is very uncomfortable. I'm sure that is a feeling of carefulness, and you got to be aware of everything you do and say, and things have to go just right. But on the flip side of that, I guess you kind of learn from whatever happened, and when you do gradually get the nerve to, I guess, speak to your partner or are ready to talk about whatever it was that caused the issue or the argument or whatever, I feel like that should be a learning experience. So after the conversation is had, you shouldn't be walking on eggshells again if you learned what triggered me to
flip out.
Yeah, to react negatively towards you.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was a button you pushed, now you know the button.
Right.
If it was something you said that hurt my feelings, now you know I'm sensitive about that subject.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, that's...
So now, hold on for just a minute. I have another question about it. So, you're speaking about if we cross one bridge, we get past that, we shouldn't have to walk on eggshells about that anymore. But at some point over the course of your relationship or marriage, do the eggshells go away?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope the eggshells go away.
Okay.
I mean, of course, in the beginning stages, you kind of like, well, it's a honeymoon, everything is perfect and you being the perfect whatever.
On your best behavior all the time. Yeah.
Just to be with the person.
Mm-hmm.
You act in a certain way and you're not really being who you really are.
Right.
If you got to be in your best behavior, you're not being who you really are. Everybody's not always on their best behavior. So eventually, your true colors will shine.
They're going to shine or show?
They're gonna shine and they're gonna show.
Okay.
Whatever you want to call it.
Gotcha.
Ever how you want to look at it. They're definitely gonna show up if that person that you like so much piss you off. Mm-hmm. You only can hide it for so much or for so long.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it's gonna shine to the other person.
Okay.
It's gonna shine to the other person.
Okay.
They're gonna see it.
Okay.
They're gonna say, "Oh, okay. This is who you really are." Mm-hmm. All right. So either they're gonna adjust and deal with it, or they're gonna move on.
Very true.
But hopefully, the eggshells can kick rocks.
At some point, yeah. Like you said, at some point when you got some time under your belt,
you can sweep them eggshells out the door.
Yeah.
Or, sweep them in the dustpan and put them in the trash can. Dispose of them properly.
Yeah. First time around, you might have to walk on a dozen, but as time goes on, it might get down to about 3 or 4 here and there,
Did I answer your question, though, about it being healthy or unhealthy? I don't know. Did that?
Yeah, I was just thinking about, sometimes, like you were saying, when you're walking on eggshells, if I mess up and I'm walking on eggshells, you might do something that makes me mad. But I'm so concerned about not crossing you again that I can't even vocalize how you just wronged me. So that goes back to your point about it can be unhealthy in the way that whoever's on the eggshells, they can be going through something else that they're being
that they holding on to.
Yeah, they're on the receiving end of,
yeah.
and they don't even feel comfortable saying anything because they hadn't even got back in the good graces of their partner yet.
Yeah. So, it's healthy in a way that it's a learning process.
For sure.
For both parties involved. And
I think it shows that you care. Mm-hmm. Like if you very selective or very, like you said, you second guess yourself, like, before I just throw this out there, should I say it? Or, you really choose your words carefully. You really move, differently when you're on those eggshells. So I think, like you said, that shows that you care. And that you don't want to wrong your partner again.
Yeah.
Or that you're really sorry for what you did.
Yeah, or you just let your partner know, hey, help me out a little bit. I didn't know that I wronged you. Mm-hmm. Let me know, how can I make it better? What's going to help us through the situation? Mm-hmm. What do I need to do for, to lessen, the pain or the hurt? What can we do to make it right?
Right.
I don't want to have to feel the way I'm feeling again, and I definitely don't want to make you feel the way you're feeling now. Mm-hmm. So this is not good for either of us. Mm-hmm. And so hopefully we can learn from it and then just move on.
Yeah, learn from it and be comfortable. There's nothing worse than being uncomfortable around somebody who's supposed to be a partner in life and in your own house. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's rough.
Yeah, because if you're walking on eggshells, you don't know if they're going to poison your food or... Mm-hmm. I mean, the thoughts get kind of, outrageous. Mm-hmm. You don't know if they're going to poison your food. You don't know if they're going to, not want you to get in the bed or not want you to be around them or, just not want you in their presence because you don't know what type of reaction you're going to get from whatever the issue was about and then the severity of it.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. I always think about that when you fix my plate and you said you made it special for me. Extra special. Sometimes I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
And that's why you gotta pray.
Every time.
All the time.
Every time.
Yeah. That's why I pray. He comes from a praying family.
At this stage of my life, my prayer is elevated. It's increased. They have a personal connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
also, people still making people sleep on the couch. You said you don't know if they want you in the bed. When people still doing that, you do me like that. You don't do me like that. We're past that stage, right?
I don't. Hopefully, we are past that stage. Yeah. But if there was something to come up and a nerve was striked, say for instance, you did something I really don't like. I don't know, you left the toilet seat up and you didn't take the trash out after I asked you and you didn't take the dog out. That's Bree's job. You didn't refill you put gas in the car or you just didn't do a whole bunch of things. Say for instance, you just didn't do 5 things that I've asked you to do. I felt completely ignored. And you think that you finna get in the bed with me and tap on my shoulder and everything is okay. Maybe I don't want to be around you.
So you might not necessarily want to be around somebody, but they always say you're supposed to work out your issues before you go to bed or things like that. So is it possible that you can just get some separation time before it's time to go to bed and then everything cool?
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say maybe I don't want to be around you, so I'm going to take the initiative and just get out of the room because obviously you think it's okay to come get in the bed.
Yeah, it's cool.
When you ain't did nothing that I asked you to do.
That's fine.
So that's not okay.
Okay.
That's not okay, people.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm going to leave out so I can cool off and hopefully you know what's going on and have the presence of mind to come and apologize or do what was asked of you.
And that takes us back to something else. But see, I think that's where the eggshells come into play, because if, like you said, if I just did or disregarded about 5 or 6 things, if I come and say, hey, I'm sorry, you're not even trying to hear that at the moment.
If I'm in the danger zone, no, I'm not trying to hear that. But if I'm in a safe place and I've gotten my time and I've gotten myself together, maybe I am open to listening to what you have to say.
But it's still possible. I might have to tiptoe and walk on those eggshells.
It's still possible that you have heightened my levels of anger.
Yeah.
And so you better back off.
Those heightened levels of anger also make those eggs more fragile. Okay.
But seriously, but okay, if you've walked on eggshells before, then you pretty much know, okay, I need to give her time, I need to give him his time, or I need to walk away, I need to go find something to do, I need to mind my business. I just need to give them the space they need to
cool off.
Yeah, definitely to cool off, to de-escalate, to where they become human again.
Yeah, you definitely have some control if you keep pushing that button.
Yeah. You don't want to turn that person into a monster, and don't poke the bear. Yeah. So after you've learned that, then the next time,
hopefully you catch yourself.
Hopefully you catch yourself, or you learn enough to know, okay, look, I ain't gonna even go there with you. Let me just retract for a minute. I apologize. What can we do to help us in this situation?
Right.
Do you feel like talking about it? Because I don't want to walk on eggshells, or I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I don't want to feel unsafe. I don't want to be out of my element to make you feel comfortable, because both of you are supposed to have a sense of comfort. And hopefully you are honest enough with yourself and with one another to where you can be open enough to say, hey, this makes me feel a certain type of way, or this makes me feel like you don't love me, or you don't make me feel safe. Can you please not do that? Don't raise your hand up. If you've experienced some type of trauma and your spouse or partner does something to make you relive that trauma or have flashbacks, let your partner know, because they may not know, especially if you haven't shared that with them already, or even if you already have shared that experience with them. Remind them, hey, this makes me feel unsafe. This takes me to a different place, and I don't like feeling like this. So don't raise your voice. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't put your hands behind your back, or put your hands in your pocket, so respect.
So like, as you were about to say, it just takes us back again to respecting each other, respecting each other's space, respecting each other's wishes, communicating, sharing, understanding will get you past a lot of these eggshell experiences or situations.
Yeah, and the experience itself will get you, learning from the experience. But going through enough experience of walking on eggshell, hopefully, you get your master's degree.
Yeah.
You may some people may even go a little further than that.
Oh yeah, I'm at least at a PhD right now. What's further than that?
I don't know what's further than that.
I'm on my way.
Another PhD.
I'm on my way.
Then you good.
Lifelong learner. I'm not good. The minute I think I'm good, I get reminded. So,
yeah.
Don't get too comfortable, people.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Cato.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you just co-signed that for me. What?
I don't have anything.
Thank you. But yes, continue to learn. Use that experience to be better going forward. And let's get these eggshells out of the picture.
Out of the picture.
Out of the picture.
Out of the house.
From under the rug.
Yeah. From under the rug.
You know, a lot of times those eggshells.
How about this? Don't even buy eggs.
Okay. I like eggs. But I got you. I catch your drift.
Yeah. So it can be both healthy and unhealthy at the end of the day.
It can.
Yeah. Depending on
how you choose to approach it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, let's hopefully get to the stage of let's talk it out.
Yeah, let's be proactive, people.
Let's understand each other. Let's talk it out and resolve it before it becomes more of a problem. And
yeah,
that's not good for anybody. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, well, thank you for cleaning it up for me, and thank you for letting me know how experienced I am when it comes to eggshells.
I mean, hey,
yeah,
your experience is your experience.
Hey. It is what it is.
But you have many lessons, so that's good.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Y'all, so put a thumbs up in the comments if you ever walked on eggshells in a relationship. And until then, my friends, peace and love.
Peace and love.